Hi everyone, this is a tutorial for Create a Graph. You can get to this link from our resource site under the graphing section, or you can just Google Create a Graph. Should be the first choice that comes up. When we are graphing, we want to make sure we are choosing the appropriate type of graph, and in physics we very rarely make a bar graph. Instead we want to focus on the XY option. So go ahead and click on that, and it will bring you to a series of tabs. For the design, we move on to the data. We can enter the graph title, in this case stretch versus force, our X label, and in this case our X is our independent, and in this case it would be force in newtons. Be sure to include the units. And then on the y-axis we have stretch, our dependent variable, in centimeters. You don't need to include anything for source. And the remainder of this section will allow you to enter your data. You can choose how many data points you have and then simply start filling them in. So we'll go ahead and use some sample data here. We have 0, 0, 110, 220, 330, and 440. And of course your data will vary depending on the lab that you're doing. You can set a minimum and maximum for your X and Y values if you need to, and that will depend on the lab as well. Next tab is labels, and there it's more of a cosmetic look to your graph. You can change things as needed on that section or leave as is, and then you can go on to preview. Make sure your graph is fulfilling all the items in the rubric and has a line of best fit or curve of best fit. Once you're ready, you can move on to saving and printing. In this last tab, you have a few options. If you prefer to print and have a paper copy, you can do that. Or I think most cases we would need to download. That file then can be inserted into a Word document or submitted as a JPEG file. If you have remaining questions, please let your teacher know.